I suppose, any team news, player fitness-wise, what's the situation?
No, pretty much the same from last week. Obviously, Bawley and Roofs are still out. Jan is suspended, and Suts will come back in. He's trained with the group for the last 2 weeks, so he'll come back in.
Is he ready to start, or does the minutes have to be, managed?
He hasn't missed a lot of game time. I think Suts got a lot of minutes during pre-season, hasn't missed a lot of game time, but we'll make a decision what the starting 11 looks like.
With the Mariners, do you feel like you owe them one, given what happened the last 2 times against them?
Yeah, look, that's in the past. We learn from the past. They're a difficult side to play against. They work very hard on and off the ball. So look, we'll prepare what we need to do when we have the ball and when we don't have the ball. I think it's going to be a tough game regardless. So yeah, look, we're playing at home. We're playing in front of our own fans, and we want to maximise the opportunity that we get to play at home and get 3 points.
A few of the boys during the week have said they had a bit of nerves at the start of the game. I think that was quite clear to see. Do you hope that you see that from the Mariners, given it's their first game of the season? Yeah,
look, it may be the case. For us, obviously getting the round 1 out of the way, and obviously Jan getting sent off and playing close to 70 minutes with 10 men and getting a point out of that game was very important for us. And I think now the first game jitters are out of the way, and now we're into round 2, and it's very important, like I said, our home games, that we pick up 3 points.
What were the lessons out of that game?
Out of the last game? That we can defend well with 10 players. I think we nearly played a perfect second half with 10 men. We capitalised on a counter-attack where we scored a goal. Disappointing with the set piece to concede in the 93rd minute in the way that we did, but I think there's a lot of positives where the boys can still do a job defensively, and I think maybe in the first 20-25 minutes and maybe that round 1 jitters didn't help us, but there's something that we can grow with there.
How are you, you spent a few years in this team now, how are you feeling now part of the Wellington environment?
Yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to have some normality. It's nice to have a full pre-season back in Wellington. We had the opportunity to play some cup games, get some games there, and play some local games as well. So, look, now we're back at home. We need to use that advantage of playing games in Wellington and making teams travel over here as well. So, it's been a couple of seasons where teams haven't had to travel to Wellington. So it's going to be a change for them as well. And for us, it's very important that we maximise every home game.
In terms of, you've had a sort of handprint on some of these young New Zealanders coming through. What's your relationship, with New Zealand football and what you've seen here?
I've had a relationship with more so the head coach at the time, just more so speaking about players and players he was thinking about bringing into the national team. We heavily rely on the academy at Wellington Phoenix, and I think we do produce a lot of talent, and we provide opportunities as well. It may not be where they get a full season, but they get a few glimpses of working, playing with the senior team and training with the senior team, and we're a club that we don't spend massive money. We rely, like I said, on the academy to produce players, and we provide the opportunity.
There's a certain job going New Zealand football, head coach of the All Whites. I don't know, is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, look, coaching a national team is always interesting. For me, look, being the sole club at Wellington Phoenix and maybe aligning with New Zealand football will help, I think, New Zealand football and the club at the same time.
So you confirm you're interested in the job?
Yeah, definitely. If there's an interest there, I'd love to sit down and have a chat.
Because can we start calling you a Kiwi? I mean, I know you're an Aussie, but you've spent a bit of time here. You've helped develop some players.
Well, to be honest, I think I spent more time in Australia coaching Wellington Phoenix than I have in New Zealand. So, look, for me, I'm a very proud person. I have pride in what I do, and if we can produce more local talent, the better it is for New Zealand football and also for Wellington Phoenix.
But it definitely seems you've got a bit of a connection with these young Kiwi players as well. That might be really helpful if you are All Whites coach.
Yeah, look, I can't speak about what it looks like ahead or for the future, but look, for me, I work with we work with local players and the local Kiwi players, and like I said, we provide opportunities for these boys. And look, at the end of the day, we're not handing out free jerseys. They still got to earn it. They still need to work for it. And for us, my job is to get the best out of people and help develop them and make them better. So, like I said, since day one, the more locals we have, the better. And obviously, the positions that we have, we look at visa players to fill those spots. So yeah, for me, my job is to win games for Wellington Phoenix.
Cool.
Thank you.
Can you do both roles? Is that possible, to do Phoenix head coach and All Whites head coach?
I don't know. We'll find out. If it does come to that stage, I think there has to be a lot of discussion, and obviously it'll only work. Well, I believe it'll only work if the FIFA windows there's no games within the A-League competition.
Has been done before though.
It has been done before. It has been done before. Look, for me, you guys brought up the question. There's been no discussion at this stage. Look, would I like to coach an international team? Definitely.
Yeah.